Hello all, Havoc here. So in this episode we're going to be covering some more work on the large ship. I got the moved from inside our bay out further and put it right on the end, and I've been going to town on reshaping it. So I got these guys going down the sides. Actually, you know what, let's get up here and let's get the nanites turned on. Oh, nanites. Let's talk about nanites, shall we? Everybody's favorite new mod, right? So, I switched over to the developers pack because the new build mode is more up my alley. I know some people are complaining about it that they don't like it, but it is more my style of gameplay. And so I switched to it. I really like it, and sadly the nanite factory is not compatible with that mode. So the developer mode is not, this mod, the nanite mod, is not up to date with that. So some of the stuff is not going to be the right color, huh? Yeah, damn, it's not the right color. So yeah, I was kind of bummed about that, but I mean, there's not much I could do about it. So I actually played for about 3 hours before, because I had the nanite blocks turned off, and then I turned around and turned them on, and they weren't able to weld. And then when I went to go roll back from developer mode back to the stable mode, the game mode, or the saved file, was corrupt. So I lost about 3 hours of building today. Let's see here. And alright, that's looking better. So I literally had to start over, basically from where I left off yesterday, or on the last episode. And yeah, so here's what I got going. I hope you guys like this. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. I got these blast door blocks wrapped around the engines, and I'm gonna do it on all of the large thruster engines that we use. If we do a string of small thrusters, maybe I'll encapsulate all of them. But and then I'm gonna block on the inside. I hope this will. I'm not really worried about being airtight, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But I do plan on putting blocks in here, like so. Let's weld that up real quick. And I think we're gonna go with the black, so we'll have the black on black with the red in the middle. How does that look? That doesn't look too bad. So we'll end up wrapping this, hopefully. It all depends on how much spare room we have inside here, but it should be fine. I'm gonna take that with me though. So these are gonna come up, and they're probably gonna come up about, I'm guessing about the same height as that, and then I want to do that arch that crosses between the two of them. So that's gonna be a thing. So everything now has been moved to make a little bit more space in here. I moved the jump drives up here. One here and one on the other side. In an effect to try to get them out of a risky area, as you guys were pointing out. So yeah, that's going to help out quite a bit by doing this. So next up, we're going to continue to work on the outside of the ship and just keep building outward and getting some more and more of the facades in place. These outside armor blocks, I think, are coming along pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't hear anything back from you guys on the colors, so I just stuck with it. So I got the gold are going to be the block pieces, and all of the blast door pieces are going to be in the black charcoal look. On the top, I went for more of a pattern. So I can't wait for this to get welded up, because it's going to be pretty awesome, I think. Oh, you know what we should do? Hold on. Because you guys said the max distance is 500 meters. I'm going to come over here and we're going to put a GPS coordinate. Stop. Don't go in there. It hurts if you go in there. Alright, so right here. GPS. New from current location. Nanite. Okay, good. So now we can see if we are more than 500 meters away at any point in time. And that's that guy right there. Oh no, we're good. Oh yeah. So yeah, the center blocks go across, they go to there, they come forward, they go around, and they come out, and then we have little spines of the blast doors. I couldn't get a corner to work without downloading a mod. I might do that later, but I'm not sure. I think I kind of like this. We'll work on something to go in there or something down the line. But overall, I think the ship is starting to take some pretty good shape. And yeah, it's coming along. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do these guys here. All the way around each one of the thrusters, and it'll help carry the theme across the rest of the ship, I think. And it was pretty entertaining. This top section that used to have that door in it, I cut it off like 3 times, ended up floating. I was just so frustrated with that, and so I ended up getting some panels in there. It's like, all right, you're not breaking off again. So this section here is where we're going to come up to about the same height. So I think we got like one more block to go, and then we're going to cut across. And then we're going to come up from this corner and then box this in so we can get all 3 parts of the ship the same height. And then we're going to work across with that little wing type thing I wanted to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on this ship. We'll figure it out when we get to the actual cell. As we get the cells in place, it'll start to make more sense on whether or not they will work or not. So let's see here. Let's take a look. We want to go with number 9. And we need some red. Oh, yeah, like so. And then this guy's going to come along here. And he'll stop there. All right. This is gonna, like I said, we're making progress. We're getting the overall size of the shape down now, and coming across problems. Like I've had to carve out quite a bit more of this to make room for us to even come close to finishing it. Docking is going to have to be the other way around. I foresee us putting those in first every time, but that's no problem either. We're going to work on a system after we get it built for proper docking and transferring of supplies. But the ship itself, I think, is making some pretty good strides. And these nanites are just unbelievably helpful. This is going down by far to me as being my favorite mod. Just because I'm able to keep working, talk to you guys, and not have to worry about focusing on going back and forth for supplies. I mean, obviously it comes at a cost, but that cost, in my opinion, is just fine. So turn this guy like so. And then I think we're going to go with number, yeah, that guy right there. And bring it across. Let's see here. Let's get down here and take a look. We need to put this corner in and then come up from this corner so we know where we to end at. right. So yeah, starting next week, we're gonna have our new series coming out on Tuesdays and Thursdays for creative mode builds. And one of you guys, I think it was Matthew Ritchie, I believe it was. If not, then don't shoot me. Said that he'd like to see something like more like a survivable ship, as well as something that is functional. So something that's livable, something you would actually want to see, like in at least this is my take on what he said. Something that's not only functional and livable, but it looks good too. So the only part to that I didn't have was whether or not I was going to be was it going to be vanilla, or should I use mods in it? Because I'm kind of torn on how I want to do this. Do I want to make the stuff vanilla, or do I want to make it like super modded? I think super modded would be fun, but vanilla is more relatable to more people. So that's where I'm kind of torn. When I played the drinking game, how many times can Havoc say in an episode? So then the second part to that question is large ship or small ship? Because that is kind of important in my opinion on whether or not we're going to be building it one way or another. Because if we're building a mega small ship, or something like what we're building now as a large ship, then it completely changes your dynamic on how you can rotate a block, Havoc, on what you're going to be building. So I knew I went one block too far. One block too far. And yeah. So let's see, we need go back to that tab. This is why I liked that developer build, is because I had all those things and my tools on the same bar. So it was pretty nice. So this is what we're looking like for size of the cells, and that is not centered. I don't know if I like that. That's gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move that. I don't like how that looks. I might do multiple. Maybe we'll do 2 or 3 stacked. You know, we'll have to look into that. See what this thing hasn't moved under its own power yet, so that's something that's also needs to be taken into consideration. Is this even enough thrust for this ship? And I think we're going to end up doing one of these here. And then come out, I think it's 2. No, go away. You can't weld those. They got all mad and flew back home. And then we want to do what here? This isn't working. We need to take this guy out. I think it's gonna go here. Yeah, because the other side's the same way. So I miscut that earlier. So number 9, put this guy here. Yeah. And then we can put normal blocks in here to bring that over to here. And then we're going to put in... Yeah, see, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, normal blocks are there. Okay, that works. Because that's going to go like that. Then we'll have another corner block. This guy. like so. Yeah. Some of these blocks are confusing. You look at them one way and they don't seem like they're pointing the right direction. So that'll go like that. Alright, there we go. Boy, they. Crikey. Alright, so then we get this guy here. Come across. Alright. So that will be that. This can get welded up. And then these can just be filled in. All this will end up getting filled in and then paneled over like this or like that. It's definitely come along. I think it's got some pretty good shape to it. I definitely look forward to hearing from you guys and saying, yeah, it looks like crap. Can't wait for you to build something else. Or you guys like it. Yeah, I personally think it's coming along quite nicely. Oh, another thing for the developer build. Sorry, guys, and just squirrel. The new build mode that I was talking about earlier, I liked it. The other thing it added was it increased the range that you can place a block by just enough to where, like right now, we can place 2 blocks. So if we turn our jetpack off, so if we go, see, we're standing on the 3rd block, we can't place 3 blocks. So we can go 1, 2, but we can't place the 3rd one. It's just out of reach. So normally when I'm building, I go like this. I stand here, build 2 blocks, and then move up to the next one. Well, with that new builder's mode, or the new redesigned builder's mode, you can reach 3 blocks to build. And so that was kind of nice. I was like, yes, a little bit extra reach. And it was noticeable and useful. I liked it. Alright, so this is, I think, definitely taking shape, and that looks like crap. It needs to move over 1, definitely. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to cut that, rotate the thruster, and put 2. Yeah. I think 2 is going to end up being a deal. That's going to end up being what it is. So overall, though, I think the ship is really starting to come together. And I think I'm going to pass on that wing. And now that I got this complete, I don't think I like the idea. And is this the same height? No, it's 1 block short. Damn. Well, that could be a good thing. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good thing, because once we put those on, it'll be the same height. It'll come up to there. So, yeah, I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Oh, one of the things you guys had talked about was turning these. They go from steps into ladders. No gravity out here. And we can cover a much shorter distance. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and kill these for now. Let's get this on here. So like this instead. Yeah, we don't have any gravity out here though. So yeah, we'll be able to walk up and down them this way. So become ladders instead of ramps. And see, this is one of the things I was worried about, is I didn't think we were gonna have enough room, and we don't. Can we get through? Oh yeah, we can get through to outside. Don't try that in your submarine. Alright. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to take this route or not. Maybe we might do it, like, going this direction. I don't know. Because we have the room. That's part of the deal with this, is we do have the space. But, like it was brought up, is travel time. You know, we're traveling 9, 10 blocks, or we can travel 4 in the direction we want to go. So that's something I need to play around with. Might have to move the deck inside there to a different height or something like that to make it more efficient. and actually work the way we want it to. Just not quite sure. So yeah, I'm just over here and wrong one. I need 6. So I'm totally like liking using these blast doors. I haven't reaching for the key. Sorry, I haven't messed around with them a lot, like for their actual use. Here I am using more for decoration than anything. And up. And this will be the corner block. And across. Stupid rock. This is the way we rotate blocks. Very inefficiently, but this is how it's done. And I think I need to turn on the tutorial, the hint thing for like a week. Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry, guys. You're probably going, yay. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 blocks, and how much do we have over here? 1, 2. Yeah, it's about as good as it's going to get with the count of blocks that we have. So we're just going to deal with that. These front and back ones, these got to change. Yeah, they just don't line up right. They were worse. This one here was actually two blocks over. No, 1 block over. I'd stand corrected again. They were 2 blocks over, and I moved them to be where they are now, and it was way worth it. Are you guys welding anything up here yet? No, come on. I want to see what this looks like. All right. So with that, we're going to wrap up the episode here. I look forward to hearing your guys' comments and what you guys think about the new series that's coming up on Tuesday and Thursday next week. And yeah, so as the nanites do all my bidding, this is Havoc. Thanks for watching my videos. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It definitely is helping my channel grow. It is making an impact. Have fun and keep gaming.